Trump's fair and reciprocal tariffs, the F.A.R.Ts. Here's how they work. To begin, a tariff is a tax levied on an imported good. Donald Trump wants higher tariffs on products that are imported to America. Trump's formula for calculating these tariffs is based on just one thing: the ratio of exports to imports. Let's call this the trade ratio. And let's use Vietnam to show how it works. In 2024, Vietnam sent $137 billion of goods to America, but received only $13 billion in return. This gives a very low trade ratio of about 10%. Based on this 10%, Trump's formula assigns Vietnam a high reciprocal tariff, as they call it, of about 45%. Before we take a closer look at the formula that gives us the 45%, let's take a closer look at the graph. Now, as we already showed, way more stuff goes from Vietnam to America than goes the other way. Donald Trump doesn't like this imbalance. He wants Americans to buy more things that are made in America and fewer that come from outside. He believes that this will create more jobs for American workers, and he wants to use tariffs to make this happen. Now let's look at the formula itself. This is the graph that shows the relationship between the F.A.R.T. tariffs and the trade ratio. If a country imported absolutely nothing from America, its tariff would be the maximum of 50%. As the trade ratio grows, meaning on the graph going from left to right, the tariff shrinks, but the tariff never drops below 10%. Here's how it works for Vietnam. We've got a low trade ratio and a very high tariff, almost 50%. Now let's look at some other countries that have slightly or significantly higher trade ratios. First, there's China, Mexico, Canada, and our last sample country, Belgium. Note that Belgium has a tariff of 10%, despite the fact that it has a trade ratio greater than 100%. Now, there clearly are some problems with this approach. Here are three of those problems. First, tariffs are taxes that raise prices on imported goods. These higher prices disproportionately hurt poor people because poor people buy so much imported stuff from places like Walmart. Tariffs do make it possible to cut other taxes, but these cuts may disproportionately help rich people. Second, Trump's tariffs are not based on other countries' actual tariffs, so they aren't really reciprocal. And third, Trump's proposed tariffs are across the board. They don't differentiate between cars and prescription drugs. Effective tariffs usually focus on specific products. So, what do we learn from all this? Are Trump's tariffs good? Well, some people believe that Trump's tariffs truly are fair and reciprocal tariffs.
But wait a minute. These tariffs raise prices for poor people? No way. The F.A.R.T stinks.